Global Ohana. This is Tara with Live Yoga Channel. I'm tuned in with you. So happy that you're here to join me and take a half-hour work break to relieve some tension in the body, open up those areas that get so stagnant from sitting so much. However, I feel happy, blessed, and excited to share with you my love and passion for chair yoga. This makes yoga available and accessible to all body types, all ages, and there's nothing more that I love than to create accessibility. So without further ado, I'm so grateful that you're here with me. I'm gonna, revise my camera shot as best as I can. I'm learning here and appreciate the patience and willingness to learn with me. We're here in the beautiful valley of Manoa on the island of Oahu. So thanks for tuning in with me. Today's a big, big day around the United States, and I feel honored to be here with you to relieve some tension and stress from our bodies, because often just the day-to-day life of making lots of decisions and how that stress and tension can build up in the subtle body and then start eating away at the attitude and the thought patterns. So let's go ahead and find a comfortable chair. Work with any style you've got. We can make it work. But what I want you to do is come to sit closer towards the front of the chair. But I want you to feel solid so that your sits bones, you feel grounded. And then take your feet flat on the floor. If you have shoes on for now, go ahead and just take them off. Take your socks off, take your shoes off. Let those toes and feet stretch open and give yourself some space, okay? So then what we'll do is we'll take our feet flat on the floor, palms facing up, tilt the chin down ever so slightly so that we're getting a real long spine, okay? Close the eyes and bring your awareness, that visualization, bring your awareness to the upper lip. With your eyes soft, bring your attention to the inhalation and the exhalation as it enters and leaves the nostrils. Giving yourself permission to let everything go from the day. Simply focusing on the breath as it moves in and out of the nose. Beautiful. Allow the breath to grow longer so that as you inhale, you can feel that breath crawling up the side body, all the way up the spine, almost to where you feel the back of the neck grow long, and as if the top of the skull is growing, reaching for the sky. Pause at the top at your pace, and then exhale through the nose. Let this be easy for you, going at your pace. Inhaling, lengthening, really feeling that breath grow big and wide. And then exhaling, just witnessing the return to wholeness. It's as if with each breath we inhale, we grow tall and long, we align and expand. And then exhale, bringing everything back to wholeness. 2 more rounds at your pace. For those of you that may be hopping on now, we're finding comfort in a chair and simply bringing our awareness to the breath, taking long, full, deep inhalations and exhalations. After your next exhalation, go ahead and release the focus. Open your eyes gently. And next, I'd love to share a breathing technique that helps to clarify the left and the right brain hemispheres. This can be especially helpful when we're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, confused, and more. So this is called alternate nostril breathing. And you're going to use your thumb and your ring finger as I guide you to close off either your right nostril or your left nostril. Okay. So first, let's go ahead and use our ring finger. Close off the left nostril. Sit comfortably. Inhale through the right. Let your eyes be soft. Closed if you can. Pause at the top. Switch so that you're holding the right. Exhale through the left. Pause at the bottom. Inhale left. Pause and switch. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. So with your eyes closed, pause. Inhale right. Keep that gaze in between the eyebrow center with your eyes closed. Exhale, switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Release the palm. Breathe normally through both nostrils for at least the next 3 rounds. Notice any clarity, any swirling sensations up around the skull and the head. One more, we call them pranayama, or breath practices in yoga. Well, I want to do one more. We're going to call it, this is called Kapalabhati. So this is skull shining breath, but we're going to be focusing on big belly breathing, okay? So as we inhale, let the breath grow big, wide. Exhale through the nose. And then when we start here, you're going to follow my cues. What's going to happen is there'll be a forceful exhalation through the nose and a passive inhalation through the nose. So the inhalation will just happen on its own, but know that when you're forcing it out through your nose, I want you to also draw that belly button back towards the spine, okay? So it'll look like this. But we're going to start slowly together, okay? So find comfort in your chair. The chin is tilted down ever so slightly. Inhale. Exhale through the nostrils. Exhale. 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 And then go for it. Engage your pelvic floor as if you're presenting, you're keeping yourself from going to the bathroom. Exhale, 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 exhale. Blow all the air out. Pause. Let's do breath retention. Inhale, half lung of air. Pause. Take the shoulders up to the ear. Press the hands into the thighs. Drop the chin into the chest. With your eyes closed, look up through that eyebrow center and hold all of that energy within your body. When you need the breath, release the hold. Sip in a bit more breath. Exhale, release. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, half lung of air. Press the hands into the thighs, draw the shoulders up to the ears, drop the chin into the chest, hold, kumbha, breath retention. When you need the breath, release the hold. Inhale slowly, exhale long and gently. Let the breath return to normal. You can sit here, take a few breaths with your eyes closed. It's definitely okay. You're at home, you're by yourself. It's okay if there was some snot and some release. The body's designed to let go of stagnant energy. So this helps to release stress from the head and neck. Okay. Let's take our arms out wide. Inhale. Take the arms overhead. Stretch long. So interlace the hands. Stretch long. Really feel the side body lengthening. Go ahead and take your right hand and grab your left wrist. Stretch over to your right side. Look up to the ceiling past the left arm. Should feel good. And then see if you can take that right armpit just past the left arm. Lengthen. Come back up through center. Switch sides. Take the left hand to the right wrist. Lengthen up towards the ceiling. And then twist, open, look up towards the ceiling past the right arm. Getting a nice opening stretch all along the side body in between the ribs, the intercostals. Go ahead and release. Let's take the arms out in front. Bring the hands together. Bring the back of the palms together. Take the right palm over the left. Interlace the fingers. Draw the hands towards your chest. Notice if you're already feeling tight in your fingers, wrists, and forearms. Draw the elbows towards you and then take it to your degree. Everybody's different. This may be plenty for you. You may also be able to bring your arms all the way down. Everybody's different, and this is the beauty about yoga. Our practice can change from day to day. If you find that you're strained and it's hard to breathe, back off a little bit. This is a cue from your body that you've gone too far. Inhale, draw the arms back up through the chest. Release the lock. We'll switch to the other side. So take the left hand over the right, interlace the fingers. You may feel more open or less open on this side, and it's okay. Inhale, draw the hands towards the chest. And then to your degree, back out away from you. Warming up from the wrists, the elbows, all the way up to the shoulders. This is so helpful, especially with so much. Go ahead and release. Shake it out. With so much drive time, computer time, text time, we're very much constricted in this. So we want to open up, create space, shake out the hands. Go ahead and massage. Take that thumb in between all the muscles and the fascia in your wrist and just go ahead and make circles with one wrist in one way, then the other. Massage all the way up that forearm. When I was in my mid-30s, I started realizing, if I was on the computer for long stretches of time, I would start to feel soreness, in my wrists. Go ahead and switch sides. Something really special about taking a few moments, massaging out those areas that store and hold on to subtle tension. Impact how we feel. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, so we've been warming up and creating spaciousness in the skull, the fingers, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the side body. Now let's move to the low back, okay? So if you've been here before with me, this is one of my favorites. I really love it. So come towards the front of the chair. I want you to feel grounded, but go ahead and take your feet a little bit wider than hips distance. We'll take our hands to our thighs. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, round everything. Tuck that chin into the chest. Look down at your belly button. Like a kitty cat here on Halloween. Inhale, open up, look up, round everything. We're going to do this a few rounds at your pace. We're bringing spaciousness to every vertebrae of the spine. So if you're familiar with yoga, this is like the chair version of cat-cow. We're elongating the spine. Feel the heart open and then round everything as you exhale, tucking that chin in towards the chest. A few more rounds, as slow and deliberate as you can be. Go ahead and pause after your next complete round. Bring your head to center, your palms facing up, and just take 2 full breaths. Your slowest, deepest breaths yet. Noticing already with a short break how we're relieving our body from subtle tension. Notice some lightness. There's some sensation swirling around your body. Okay, let's continue. So taking our hands to our thighs as we inhale, similar to last posture, open up, look up. Exhale, begin to hinge at the waist, leading forward from your chest. Pause as you get your forearms to your knees. This may be your pose today. If you're already feeling it all along the back, just let your chin drop towards your chest. I'm quite flexible, and this is helpful. This is helping me right now. So just honoring where you are today. And then if you feel soft in the face and able to go further, go ahead and release your hands, drop them to the earth, and let your whole body fall in between your thighs. This should feel good. It should feel relieving. And then apply that same big belly breath, but now visualize it all along the backside of the body. Growing, expanding fresh breath and fresh mana to the kidneys, all the way up the back of the spine. And then with each cleansing exhalation, trusting and feeling grateful that we're releasing, we're relieving, we're letting that go. If it's available for you, feel free to reach back and grab onto the legs of the chair. You can bend the elbows and use the strength of the arms to pull your chest closer. You'll feel the stretch engage even more so all around the hip flexors, the psoas, the low back. You can also take an opposite hand to the opposite chair, leg of the chair, and allow yourself, just play here. Give yourself some freedom to use what's around you to move slowly and feel into your body. 3 more breaths here. As you exhale, let out a nice sigh. Open the mouth and nobody can hear you. And if they can, that's okay. Last one, best one. Exhale fully. As you inhale, bring your hands back to the thighs. Help the body upright. Bring the palms upright to the thighs and take 3 full breaths. In yoga, we practice integration. Because we believe that each pose has medicine for the body. So when we take a few breaths to receive the spaciousness, the letting go, it's palpable. We can feel it in our body. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and take the right foot and cross it over the left thigh. My left toes are on the ground facing forward. My right toes are active. So I'm pressing through the ball of my right foot. And so my toes are pointed back towards my knee. Take my left hand to the ankle, my right hand just underneath of the knee. Inhale, open up, look up. And then exhale, just like before, begin to lean forward. Take the elbows to the shin. And then this may be plenty for you. If this is where you are and you can feel it deeply in that right hip, go ahead and just drop that chin towards the chest. And bring your awareness and your focus to the long, deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling slowly. If you feel comfortable here, there's ease and a smile on your face. You have the privilege to take your arms completely over the shin and let those hands use the weight of gravity to draw that chest more forward over the thigh. Drop the chin towards the chest. Breathe into the right hip flexor. Long, slow, and steady. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you inhale, bring the hands back to the shins. Help the body upright. Release the right foot from the left leg and shake it out. That's a good one. Let's take the left ankle and cross it over the right knee. Let's acknowledge, I feel definitely much more tight in this side, and this can change. So applying compassion towards ourselves. Take the right hand to the ankle. Take the left hand just underneath of the knee. Press through the ball of the foot so the toes are active towards the back knee. So you're not like this. You want to activate that foot. Inhale, open up through the heart. Look up, look back. Exhale, fold forward. Pause here to check in with yourself. Is this best for me today to just stay right here? Drop the chin into the chest. Long, full breaths. And if I'm getting cues, it's easy to breathe fully. Then I have the privilege to take my arms and let them hang over the left shin. Dropping the chin in towards the chest. Feeling the hip opener engage even further. Long, slow breaths here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take your hands to your shin. Help the body upright. Remove the leg, shake it out. Let's do moving up the spine. Let's do a nice twist. We've been opening, expressing the spine and bending it forward. This is really great for anxiety. Forward folds like we were just doing. They help to release a lot of tension in the base of the spine, which very much impacts the base of the skull and all of the neurons and all of the information that just floods through our spine on a daily basis. So next we're going to do a twist to wring out that spine, because it makes sense that with so much information happening that the spinal cord, the spinal system can get wrapped up with toxicity. So inhale, take the left hand somewhere back behind you on the chair. It can be on the arm, on the chair in the back. Take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, we're lengthening, and then exhale, begin to twist first from the base. So you're twisting from the hips. Your shoulders, head, and neck are the last to look back behind you. You can use this right hand to press the back of the right palm into the left thigh. This helps to engage. And so the focus here is inhaling and lengthening, exhaling, twisting to your degree. If there's any pain, back off. There shouldn't be pain. Lengthen on the inhale, twist further on the exhale. And so with each exhalation, take your eyes as far back as you can on the wall behind you. We're going to unwind. So then as you inhale, come back to center. Palms to the thighs, palms facing up. Exhale slowly. Take the right hand somewhere on the chair back behind you. Take the left hand back of the palm on the outside of the right knee, or perhaps holding on to the armchair, whatever works for you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist. Let it be slow and exploratory. So lengthening as we inhale, twisting. Let the shoulders, head, neck be the last to look back behind you. Lengthen on the inhale. Twist on the exhale. 2 more of your deepest breaths yet in this posture. Exhale, twist. And then when you're complete on an inhalation, come back to center. Close the eyes, letting both hands rest on your thighs. Feel the length all along this back body as you inhale. Exhale, return to wholeness. Just witness this breath as it's moving through you. Let your breath be slow and easy. Nothing to do here. Receiving sensations in your body. It might feel like lightness or tingling around your shoulders, your fingertips, your toes. You stay here. If you have space to let yourself just lie down on the floor, lie down on your bed, take a 10-minute break, maybe your feet up off the wall. Just continue with this just a little bit longer and let your body guide you and how it wants to move and stretch. It doesn't have to have a name or look or sound like yoga. It's all yoga. What an honor it's been to share this work break with you today. As I mentioned earlier, I love to share chair yoga because of its accessibility to all bodies. This is really important to me. So thanks for joining in. We meet here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for a live chair yoga class. Join back again at noon Hawaii time. I'll be leading the Trust Your Guts Club, where we come together and we talk about all things gut health, digestive stress. I have some fun ways to share as we get more into the fall season. I'm a big bone broth believer, and I'm happy to share some massage techniques as well as some best belly care, so that when you're feeling stress from the outside world and you can feel it as it impacts your inner world, I've got some tips for you. So tune back in at noon for the Trust Your Guts Club. Also on Thursday, I'll be leading our classical hatha practice at 7 a.m. Hawaii time. So stay tuned here at Live Yoga Channel. I'm so happy to be here with you. Have a beautiful day and aloha. Namaste.